At 68, I never thought I'd be rigging booby traps in my garage like some arthritic action hero, but life has a way of surprising you. My name's Henry. I'm retired, sporting a creaky knee, a solid beard, and a self-awarded PhD in porchside people watching. I spent 40 years as an aerospace engineer, so precision's my game. I take my coffee strong, my humor dry, and my routines tighter than a vault door. Every Thursday, I order something small online just enough to give me a spark of anticipation. Last week, it was a custom wood-carved wine chisel I'd saved up for. Took 3 months to ship. It never arrived, at least not to me. Tracking said, delivered at 11:12 a.m. I was home. My porch camera? Offline. Signal cut out at 11:08. Suspicious, right? I've lived in this cul-de-sac for over 30 years. I know every sidewalk crack, every leaf's rustle, even when the squirrels are scheming. But lately, I've noticed a trend. Packages vanish. Especially the tempting ones marked, fragile, handle with care. I didn't want to point fingers, but the woman 3 doors down, Linda's, that's her real name because why wouldn't it be? Has always screamed trouble. She's a 50-something, Botox-fueled busybody who treats the HOA like her personal empire and herself as its supreme ruler. She struts her yappy little dog in designer boots, snitches on kids for sitting on curbs, and has a habit of meddling with mail like it's her birthright. I'd always been polite, even friendly. She'd flash that saccharine smile and say, "We need to keep this neighborhood safe, Henry." I'd nod, "Sure, Linda." But this time, my gut told me my package didn't just disappear, it was kidnapped, and she was suspect number 1. I paid her a neighborly visit, armed with store-bought cookies. Me homemade oatmeal raisin was too good for her. She answered the door, fresh from a spa day or marathon gossip session, her dog nipping at my loafers. "Henry," she chirped, like she wasn't the antagonist in my personal whodunit. "Everything okay?" I grinned and asked if she'd seen a small brown package on my porch. She tilted her head, feigning confusion. "Oh yes, I did see it sitting there, all alone. With thefts around here, I thought I'd keep it safe." "Don't worry, I've got it." She said it like I owed her a medal. I blinked. "Mind if I take it back now?" Her smile tightened, the kind that precedes a condescending jab. "Oh, Henry, I'm not sure that's smart. I haven't checked it. What if it's dangerous? Or perishable? You could be a bit forgetful, you know." "I'll hold on to it until we're sure." I felt my blood simmer. Was it the theft or her acting like I was a doddering fool that got me more? I'd seen engines blow and projects crash. I could handle Linda. "It's a tool I've waited 3 months for," I said, voice steady. "It's mine. I'd like it back." She shrugged. "Well, I don't have it on me right now. I'll check later or drop it off when it works for me." Then she shut the door. I stood there, staring at her faded wreath, steam practically pouring from my ears. Back home, I sank into my recliner and let out a curse that startled my dog, Rusty. This wasn't a one-off. Linda wasn't just nosy, she was entitled. Con V. Wine said her meddling was noble. My package was a casualty in her quest for control. The police were sympathetic but useless, called it a misunderstanding, and suggested I sort it out with her unless she kept it for days. The HOA? Worse idea. Linda's the VYCE president. She twisted my VY-sit into a tale of me storming her house, wild-eyed and threatening. I got a warning letter about community decorum that same day. I laughed so hard I nearly threw out my back. That night, sipping black coffee with a dash of spite, Rusty snoring beside me, I stared at the empty spot where my chisel should have been. My late wife, Clara, used to say, "Don't let small-minded folks live rent-free in your head. But if they squat, charge 'em double." Her wit aged like fine bourbon. That's when it clicked. If Linda wanted another package, I'd deliver one she'd never forget, poetic, dazzling, and loud enough to scream, "Wrong move, lady." The next morning, my chest burned, not a heart attack, just pure, righteous anger. I watched Linda saunter by in a hat big enough to signal aliens, her dog Leah VYing a present on someone's lawn. She didn't care, she never faced consequences. But not this time. You mess with my tools, you mess with my peace, and at my age, peace is worth a fight. I called my grandson Max. He's 24, sharp as a blade, and a prankster with tech skills I'll never grasp. I told him about the camera glitch. "She's using a jammer," he said, unfazed. "Illegal, but you can buy 'em online. Knocks out Wi-Fi just long enough to grab and go." I stared. "Linda's got spy gear?" He laughed. "Maybe not spy grade, but yeah. We dug into my camera system. The live feed died, but the backup recorded. There she was, Linda, in oversized shades and a floral top, snagging my package like it was hers. Max whistled. Got her, Grandpa. This is gold. We saved the clip everywhere: phone, laptop, even my digital frame. I marched it to the HOA office and slid it to Betty, the no-nonsense secretary. She watched, one eyebrow climbing into her hairline. Then Linda upped the ante, not with an apology but a formal complaint. She claimed I'd harassed her, slandered her, and made the neighborhood hostile, petitioning to suspend my HOA allegiance. It was time to silence me before a vote on a community garden I'd pushed for one she hated. This wasn't about a chisel anymore. It was war. Max and I canvassed the block, casual as can be. Turns out, Linda's sticky fingers hit others too. Mrs. Garcia lost cat meds, the Patel twins lost birthday gifts, even gruff old George grumbled about a missing package. Same pattern: glitches, sightings, thefts. She wasn't protecting anything, she was hoarding. We gathered statements, footage, even drone video from a new guy showing Linda in action. At the next HOA meeting, Betty dimmed the lights and played it all. Linda's face drained as clip after clip rolled, her snatching, strutting, busted. I was protecting them, she sputtered. Someone yelled, from what? Another asked, where are they? Silence. Betty suspended her on the spot. Neighbors clapped me on the back as we left. Max fist bumped me. Linda slunk off, glitter in her hair from who knows where. I wasn't done. Max and I crafted the trap, a smart speaker box, rigged with glitter, dye, and a looping, package thief, speaker. We staged it. Max delivered it as Linda passed. She took the bait in 27 minutes. From Harold's bush cam, sorry, George, we watched her open it. Boom, pink and blue glitter erupted. She shrieked, flailed, coated in sparkle as the voice blared. Cops Kamesh called, claiming I'd attacked her. I showed the officer everything. He smirked. Funniest thing I've seen all month. And let me off with the warning to cool it. Linda ranted outside, glittered and defeated as neighbors filmed. Peace returned. She moved out weeks later, her reign over. At the block party, Betty toasted me. I grinned. Just wanted my chisel. But I'd spark something bigger, justice with a sparkle.